Well, so I'm finally here. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while now. There have been a few issues that have happened in my life the past year. So, yeah, we're going to talk about those. I'm just going to talk about just rant. Just rant. That's all I'm going to do, basically. Because I just need to get shit off my chest. It has been too long since I've done this. I did this with my dad a while ago. I needed it. And now it's your guys' turn. Some of you may know, I have autism. I have Asperger's syndrome. I may or may not have lost friends as a result of having these diseases or mental disorders. Thank you. Thank you. Fire is cool. Thank you. Yes, that sets the mood very well. But yeah, I have had bad autism, like really, like I guess you would say high functioning, but I still have it. It's still there. I've had problems with it all my life. Problem is that I've learned a lot of lessons the past year because of it. About a year ago, some of you, most of you actually, know what I'm talking about. A lot of people 1 year ago had an exodus with my community. I'm pretty sure you guys know who I'm talking about if you know, and if you don't know, you don't need to know. They're degenerates. They don't need to be mentioned by name. But some of those people thought it would be cool to basically manipulate me. And they did that. They manipulated me. They tried to basically use me as a tool. And they were successful in doing so. And sadly, that is the world we live in. You just gotta learn to ignore those kinds of people in life when you find them out. And yeah, I am not a perfect person. I was also partially involved in trying to get back at them. I still question why I haven't gotten back at them to this day. I want to get back at them, but I know doing so will only cause me more harm than good. It's something that I've learned through multiple parts of my life. Trying to seek revenge is not always the best thing to do. Sometimes it's best to just move on, and this is one of those times. And I'm just recalling that now. It feels like it feels like this is the time every year that I'm going to recall this now. And it's tough. It's tough. I know some of you may know some of the deeper details about this, but it's just I went through pain with this. I went through a lot of pain. I was in the middle of college, not knowing what the fuck I was doing, and COVID hit. So I was talking to all my friends at college one day, and then the next week, I don't see them, I don't talk to them ever again. I had probably like 6 or so people that would hang in a room with me while we waited for our classes to happen. We would play games together. We would chat together. Hell, Ethan, you probably know Ethan. He stops in chat all the time. He's the only one that still talks to me in that group. And it's just like that really helps out a lot. It makes me feel good to like see that he's still around and he's doing all right. But man, just like when COVID hit in March, I had a girlfriend. I had a bunch of IRL friends that I could talk with. And Gary's another IRL friend that I still talk to. But I had so many friends, IRL friends I could talk to. I had a girlfriend that I was doing really well with. And then I had a bunch of online friends that are no longer friends of mine anymore. And that like just having those IRL friends just disappear into thin air because of the pandemic hit me hard. And not only that, but around April is when I just realized, oh shit, I can't do this anymore. I can't deal with online classes anymore. I just had a breakdown because I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I taking these classes when none of this is going to help me in the future? I just had that sudden breakdown. So I just basically dropped all my college classes and decided to go into IT. And I did my ITF very quickly. ITF was like a one and done thing. It took me like literally a week to do. Problem is, like, once I did that, I was like, okay, I'll take a break. I deserve it. Beat I beat one of my milestones. I can just take a break and move on. And I did that. And then I realized that there were some difficulties going on in some friend groups online. And these difficulties were getting more and more prominent, more and more aggressive. And some of it was my fault, some of it was their fault. So that all just shook up dramatically, and soon that just became the only thing I stuck to. And because I have really bad ADHD, you guys know how I operate. Once I'm stuck on something, I don't really move around unless you can distract me really easily. It's just something about that. It's a personality quirk that I have. If I seek passion in something, I will seek passion in it. It's when I'm not being passionate about something that I'll be easily distracted, and I'll be doing five different things at the same time, and then like you can add something to my plate and I'll probably do it in a month. But that's not healthy. That's not healthy. And there is a balance to that. You have to balance being passionate about one thing, and you have to balance it actually being healthy to be passionate about. And being passionate about certain online relationships isn't always the healthiest thing. Sure, some of them are healthy. Most of them are. But there were some that I was in that were not healthy. There were people making fun of me. There were people basically there was a Discord server literally to shitpost on me. I know of this. I have literal video logs of this. I cannot shit you. I can't joke about this. It's sad how I can't joke about this. And like, I just feel terrible about it, man. Hold on. You get a tissue. My nose is running. But yeah, it's that kind of stuff that you just like. You just get mad. You want to fight back, and that's basically what I did. I was basically put into a trap, and I was just like, hey, we're going to make fun of you, and if you react badly, we're just going to make even more fun of you. It's just like middle school bullying all over again, and I didn't realize that until it was too late. And it's that abusive relationship that you just need to get away from. And it happened to me. Don't let it happen to you. Because I know some people in this chat who have dealt with that. I'm not naming names, but I know that one specific person out there, and honestly, I'm so glad you blocked said person. But it's that kind of relationship that you don't want to be in. Be it a girlfriend slash boyfriend, like a significant other, or be it like an actual like friend. Don't let people do that. You can name, yeah, you're the one. You're the one. You're the one. Also, is my chat not working? My chat's not working. I don't think my chat's working. Hello? Chat? But yeah, yeah, chat's down. I don't know why it's down. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Chat is just fucking shitting itself again. Copy. You can see chat on my stream. I don't see it, and I don't know why. Hold on. Yeah, it's not working on that either. Yeah, I know you guys are here. It's just it's not working for visually on whatchamacallit. It's not working on OBS, and I don't know why. But yeah, that's an issue I'll fix later. It's just you don't want to be in an unhealthy relationship, and yeah, it's probably a Streamlabs issue. I'm guessing it is, but it's that kind of stuff that you don't want to have in a relationship. Also, here, let me try now. Okay, I just had to reset it. All right, but yeah, don't be in an unhealthy relationship. I know a certain person, Raider. You're like, I'm just gonna say it now. Raider was in an unhealthy relationship with a girlfriend, and I can relate to him a lot about it. Like, not girlfriends. Like, I didn't have problems with a girlfriend. She and I just broke off because of the pandemic. But Raider had more serious issues. Some of them were his fault, some of them were her fault. But basically, as time went on with his relationship, his girlfriend and akin to me, my friends were picking on me, just as his girlfriend picked on him. And that's the kind of stuff that you just need to avoid. You just need to block it. Just ignore it. It's unhealthy to think of. And don't try pushing back, because pushing back just won't hurt. Will just hurt you even more. Exactly, Ivan. Exactly. Trust me, I'm gonna be honest. I could definitely tell that you were having some problems earlier when I first met you. It's disrespectful to exactly, Raider. Exactly. It's disrespectful to take that shit from people. But it also will bite you in the ass if you try to fight back. If you can get away with it, like if it's a subtle thing, just like, and it's not harmful, you can probably get away with it. But even then, like, trying to seek revenge is it's a fallacy. It's a fallacy. Trying to seek revenge is a fallacy. So that's a problem that I've had, like, the past year. Just having, like, a group of 8 people that I thought were friends, and they basically were like, you know what? We're just going to replace you. They didn't say that explicitly, but they more or less did that. They more or less were like, you know what? Let's make our own server to just shit on you. And they did that. And then some of them have apologized. Some of them are actually like have completely backed off on that. And then there are some of them who have just been stubborn little fucks. And there's one that continues to slander me, calling me, oh, I don't watch you anymore because you're a sexist, homophobic, blank. No, I'm not. You're the little special needs kid that needs to grow up. I'm pretty sure some people know what I'm talking about. Some don't. There's another one who he said the ship has sailed. I blocked you, and I emailed this guy. We are on neutral terms now. There are some who I'm on neutral terms with, and then there are some who are just completely retarded in the head. Press A to doubt. I don't think you know who I'm talking about, Ian. But they're like, here. Let me bring up the email, just because I want to address this issue about what this guy said to me. Because honestly, I don't like how these kinds of people just exist in this world. That, like, I don't get how they exist in this world, man. If I can even find it. He said, I am not watching you anymore because of your constant bullying and ableist comments. I'm autistic, okay? I can make those kinds of jokes. You telling me to not have a sense of humor is your problem. You getting easily offended by my jokes is your problem. That's not my problem. If I'm being hateful, oh yeah, definitely tell me. But I make fun of myself being autistic all the time. You saying that, oh, you're ableist because you're making fun of autism. I have autism. You're making a double standard. Your overly competitive attitude. That I did have a problem with. I will admit that. I did have a problem with being overly competitive. And I have, for the most part, fixed that. Sure, that was a thing I did need to work on. I will admit it. Straight out. I had problems growing up. Like, this has been a problem ever since I played chess. I absolutely hate competitive shit. Be it speedrunning, no offense, Ian. Or just, like, playing a game competitively in a nutshell. Like, I hate certain fan bases because of it. It's just like, I'm gonna say it, I hate Smash's fan base because of how competitive it is. Not only that, but it's also just a toxic fan base in general. No offense. It's just that, like, I just feel inferior. It's just something that I personally feel. Like, that's why I tend to just go, like, I just tend to just mentally block it out of my head. I just try to like move on. It's not a thing that I try to like make fun of anymore, but it's a thing that I try to just mentally block just so I don't like get pissed off about it. It's the same thing with other things. Like I will ignore people. Yeah. No, I get it. And it's just that like for me, it's just that it'll be something that I'll go like, oh, I know a speedrunner, but it's not like I will just go like, oh yeah, I like this speedrunner because he does XYZ. No, I don't do that. I'm just like, okay, I have friends that speedrun, cool. It like I just think of it as a cool thing rather than like, oh my gosh, you're friends with the speedrunner, that is the coolest shit ever. It's just you're a human, just like me. Big deal. I know that sounds really rude, but we're all just humans in the end. And making a big fuss out of just out of something is not really a big deal. And honestly, I don't know why everything is made into such a big deal today. That's just a problem we as a society have today. We make a big deal out of everything. We make a big fucking deal out of all these imaginary genders and imaginary like just everything. We try to make a fake reality true reality, and we try to make the true reality a fake reality. And that is what's hurting us. That is what's hurting us right now. Because we will deny the truth, and we end up just hurting ourselves in the future. 10 years from now, we'll look back at ourselves and go like, what the fuck is wrong with us? And that is exactly what is going to happen soon. It's just that. But another problem this guy had with me is your anti-LGBTQ views. I'm sorry, but I am friends with a lot of gay people. I am friends with quite a few trans people. And I know there are a bunch of bisexuals in chat. I am like 99% sure that there are a couple bisexuals in chat. So don't tell me that I hate trans people, for God's sake. And don't tell me I hate gay people either. Because that's just fucking rude. That's just slander. I could take you to court for that. I am fine if you are gay. I literally do not give a shit. I am fine if you're bi. I'm fine if you're like trans, whatever. As long as you don't project it onto people and go like, oh, you have to call me by this. If you say that, honestly, I'm probably gonna ignore you because you're just acting like a big deal. You're acting like you're the coolest kid on the block when in reality, everyone is human. Just because you want to act special doesn't mean that you take more priority over others. That's how I believe. If you want to feel special, just be you. Don't be a special little snowflake. Just be you. That's all I ask. And that's what I want in return. Exactly. Just because I like don't go like, oh, I have LGBTQ on my streams doesn't mean I don't give a shit. It just means that I don't care what you are, for God's sake. I don't care. Just don't make a big fucking deal about it. That's all I want. Just don't try to garner attention because you are X thing. That's all I want. That's all I want in life. Just be you. Don't try to act special about it, because in the end we're all the same. We're all unique, just like everybody else. I know that is super ironic to say, but we are all unique, just like everybody else. That's just how it is. We may all be human, we may all have uniqueness to ourselves, but in the end, we're all going to die and go to the same place. It doesn't matter who we are. We're all going to die and go to the same place. Be it the afterlife, be it heaven, hell, I don't care. I don't care what the fuck you believe in. We are all going to some place. And that some place is the same for all of us. It doesn't matter if you're Catholic, it doesn't matter if you're Jewish, it doesn't matter if you're an atheist like me. I don't care what you think. I care what you are. I don't care about your special like, oh, you must call me by this. No, you are a human. You're just like me. You're a human. Don't like try to sound special then make yourself feel like you're more important than me. That's rude. That's disrespectful. Yeah, no, I did have problems with that, Ian. I did have problems with that, and I will agree with that. You were a very, very helpful mod, and honestly, I probably couldn't have done it without you, man. Like, you've been basically more or less my therapist the past year, and I know that sounds really fucked up, but man, if I didn't have you, I'd have a lot more problems. I'd have a lot more problems on my plate. It's just that kind of stuff, man. It's annoying. It's annoying to deal with. It's not funny at all. It's not fun to deal with. But yeah, as I said, nobody's perfect. Nobody ever will be perfect. It's it's a problem we all have. It's a problem. It's we are born as human. We are supposed to make mistakes in life and improve off of them. No, I'm like this is all stuff that I've been burning off. I've needed to burn this off for like a year, and I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to just vent all this shit out and just let it all out. And I needed to tell you guys all this. I've told my grandmother this a long time ago. I've told my dad this a long time ago. I just need to let it all out, man. I just do. It's it's it hurts. It hurts to just not talk about it with you guys, cuz not addressing the problems I've had. Yeah, nobody's perfect, and I hate people that try to act perfect and try to act like the best human ever, because guess what? There is no such thing. Fucking stop. Quit trying to be a perfect little shit. No one's ever going to be that. No one ever is going to be perfect, and people need to stop thinking that way. It's a harmful mentality, and you only get depressed 10 years from now thinking about, like, oh, I didn't do this, so I regret doing this. Bitch, I already have fucking regrets in my life. I have regrets doing things in my life, man. And I'm 19. If I have regrets at 19 years old, you'll have regrets way before then if you're younger than me. Let alone if you're older than me. You already have probably more regrets than I do. But trying to act all perfect about it is just hiding shit. And hiding shit is something that I not only do I hate, but also shows what kind of person you are. It shows what kind of person you are if you just put up a facade just to feel special. Because you're not special. You're human. Quit acting like you're special. Sure, you may have a disability, like I do. And sure, I may have problems understanding shit and understanding people's deficits in certain ways. And sure, I may have those problems. But I'm still alive. I'm talking to you guys right now, for fuck's sake. I'm pretty sure I'm doing at least relatively well compared to some people. I may have been dealt a shitty hand in life, but I'm pretty fucking lucky compared to some people I know. And I know this, and I'm very proud of it. I'm very appreciative of it. But it's man, it's just some people don't know, like including myself, how appreciative you got to be about the present to realize that the future might not hold the same happiness. There is that. There is that. Always be happy about the present because you never know what you're going to miss out on. Always seize what's happening now because you may forget it in the future. You may forget the fun events you've done before. Like a perfect example of that. I was thinking that that whole 20-hour dress up stream was going to be a shit show. I was expecting nobody to attend. I was expecting it to just be an average stream. Just like an average 8 viewer average, just normal shit post shit fest. That didn't happen. I had like 11 average. I was not expecting that. I was expecting the worst, honestly. I was expecting, oh, it's just going to be another shitty stream. No, it was actually really fun. Like no matter how bad the president is, it does exactly. Yeah, people are shoving too much onto people. Like and those people that shove too much on people on Twitter and go like, "I'm XYZ, please call me by XYZ." I don't care. In 10 years you won't care either. You'll realize that, oh, you're just acting like little special shit and you need to stop. People will grow out of shit. It happens. We all are there. We all get there. We realize that we need to grow up in life. We need to. That stream was epic. Thank you, George. Thank you. But it's that kind of stuff where like Everybody keeps projecting on other people. Like, and it's just like, shut the fuck up. I don't care. I don't care what you are. You're still a fucking human like me. Don't act like you're all special and everything. Being on Twitch is exactly. Being on Twitch has helped me too. And trust me, you go back to streams like a year and a half ago, I was like much worse than I am today. I had way more problems. I was I look back a year ago and I just see the amount of like fucking problems I had with my autism that I didn't fix. And today, like, I just feel like there's a lot of shit I improved upon. Like, I have definitely learned some lessons from that experience a year ago. Oh no, yes, you're right. You're right. You are very much right on that. I do agree with that. And I know some people disagree with on that, but I agree with it. I agree with it. It's just that there are certain things like I'm going to say pronouns that you'll realize like, oh, it doesn't fucking matter in 10 years. In 10 years, nobody will give a shit. Nobody, like, when you become 30 years old, you're probably not going to care about that crap anymore. You're going to learn that, oh, having a job is more important than having a Twitter account. Just saying. Having a job is more important than having a Twitter account. And a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people don't realize that. That's why I don't have a Twitter. Twitter is a toxic shitfest. And it, like, that alone, I don't have a Twitter, I don't have an Instagram, I don't have a Facebook, I don't have a Snapchat, I don't have a TikTok, I don't have any of that shit. Because it's very intrusive on your life. Sure, I may have an OnlyFans, but that's out of irony. I have a YouTube, and I have a Twitch, and a Discord. Those are all the things I have. And I'm fine with that because Discord is enough for me. YouTube is for my archives. Twitch is for this. And we won't talk about OF. But it's that kind of deal where it's just like, why do people make such a big deal about everything? You'll use it to send my Switch images. That's fair. That's justifiable. I bet you didn't know this. You can dump all your Switch images onto your computer with ease through a USB cable. They sent that out in an update like January, I think. But yeah, that's been a thing for a while now, so you can just dump it all. Yeah, I mean, I understand your take, Ian. It's just that like in 10 years, she'll probably grow out of it. I know that sounds very offensive, and you might take that a bit personally, but she'll probably grow out of it in 10 years. I'm just gonna be honest here. It's just, it's a thing. It's a trend. It's a trend. And I know that sounds really offensive to some people, and some people will be like, oh, you're homophobic for saying that. No, I'm not. I'm just being down to earth about it. It's a trend. Same with Twitter. It's a trend. Most of the time you'll only see teenagers posting shit on Twitter, and you'll see like the occasional 30-year-old celeb posting stuff, but either that celeb is either A, really fucking stupid and shouldn't even have a life, or B, is smart and barely says anything. Usually A, like the Kardashians. Think the Kardashians, they're like really stupid and don't deserve to live. But yeah, it's those kind of people. Yeah, the toxic people weapon, dude, that's just Twitter in a nutshell. But yeah, it's that kind of stuff that just pisses me off. 36 times 36 does not equal 72. Please stop. Oh, for trans people I agree, but basically when you think about it, with the exclusion of hermaphrodites, there's only two. That's the thing that's the thing that science will teach you. And I'm like, again, I'm fine with trans people. I know some people absolutely fucking despise trans people, and I don't understand why. And I know that some people will literally hate me about that. But like, if you're going from guy to girl, Miss, I got fed by a dude on cam and got, yeah, exactly. Those people are stupid. Those people are stupid. But yeah, I'm fine with trans people. Trans people are great people. I know quite a few trans people are really good people, and I know some trans people are real assholes. There are some of both groups. That's the same with gay people. That's the same with straight people. There's a lot of straight assholes out in the world. We all know this. There are also a lot of gay people who are absolute assholes as well, like James Charles. Anyone remember him? Yeah, he's a fucking asshole. But yeah, it's those kinds of, like, saying like, oh, this group is all mean people. No, it isn't. There are some bad apples. It's like saying all black people are bad. That's not true. Some are, yes. Some commit crimes, yes. But some are honest to God people. Some are like honest workers. I've met quite a few black people who are like probably the sweetest motherfuckers on this planet. They're the same in my opinion, Ian. And I know you're gonna hate that, but they're the same in my opinion. They're the same on their technicality. If you're trans, you're going to transition to one from the other. This world has degraded into chaos. I agree with that. It's a problem that we've had. I would rather like back in the 80s and stuff, like, we were nowhere near as bad. We still had we were still fighting wars we weren't supposed to be fighting in. We had the Cold War still. But today, we are now fighting wars that don't matter in the Middle East. We are killing people in the Middle East for no good reason. Why are we doing that? Why are we wasting our money? Oh, right, because we want to defend oil companies. Why do we want to defend oil companies? Because we have rich people forcing us to get oil. America sucks. Honestly, Alex, I can see that's honestly not a terrible idea. Yeah, a trans friend, and he basically just stabbed me in the back and being toxic. Yeah, there are some people out there, man. There are some people out there. There are some people that just, they're creepy, man. They're creepy. There are some creepy motherfuckers out there, and they're like, and it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're like it. And here's another thing. It doesn't matter what sexuality, whatever the fuck you are, is. If that's all you are, that's not a personality. Like people on the internet will just go like, oh, I'm this. What else are you? Oh, I'm just this. If that's all you are, you clearly have no life. You need to like find some hobbies or something instead of just acting like a little special dweeb. I know that sounds really mean to some people, but honestly, there's more to you than just, oh, I'm this. No. I'm an autistic live streamer, 19-year-old male, and I play video games, rage at them, and have lots of fun with random people on the internet because I'm fucking weird. That's me. I feel like that's a pretty good descriptive personality. I have really bad autism. I'm a guy. I play weird games. I play games that nobody plays anymore except, like, maybe 10 people. And, yeah, I just play games. I play games and just have fun, maybe occasionally walk outside and talk to people about tech and build computers. I can be descriptive. There are some people out there who don't even know how to be descriptive. And that's sad. Because, like, if your personality is just a blank book, who the fuck are you? Like you need to have, like, you can't just like be a blank facade. Being a blank facade for your whole life is just unhealthy. Nature versus nurture? Not I guess to a degree, but also You might get a weird puzzle game tomorrow. As long as it's not Candy Crush or a Candy Crush clone, I won't judge you. Sudoku is pretty fun. But yeah, So, anyways, back to what I was saying about, like, I know we've gone way off topic again. Thank my ADHD. Chat, thank you for helping my ADHD just go way off topic. Because, you know, we go here, and then we just take a sharp 90-degree turn and go off. Bejeweled. I've heard that's a good game. Same people as Persona. Ah, okay. But yeah. Back to those people that replace me. It's just that don't listen to them. Just ignore them, move on. And honestly, I've like you may think that all of what I've learned is bad, but in the end, I've gained some experience from it. I've learned that you don't have to trust everyone. They're like let's think of the positives. Let's think of the flip side of what happened a year ago. I may have lost friends. Were they real friends? No. Big deal. But hey, I learned my lesson. Don't trust everyone. Sure, trusting a lot of people is nice, but don't trust everyone. Trusting everyone is not always a good thing. There are some people out there who aren't always trying to just be they're just trying to be a nice guy. And you just got to avoid those people, man. You just got to avoid those people and look away and ignore. And because of that, I've learned to just ignore some people. There are people out there in other Discord servers or just in life in general who I will just intentionally ignore or just pretend don't exist. Because fuck them. I don't care. You're playing Catherine. I've heard of that one. But yeah, there are some people out there who are just like absolutely annoying to me. I'll just ignore them. And that's something that, like, I know that sounds really dickish, but if you're on the internet, it doesn't really matter. You can block people very easily on the internet. I know it sounds really fucked up, but like it's that kind of thing you can take advantage of on the internet. In real life, you can't really, because they'll just like repeatedly go like, "Hey, are you there? Hey, yes, acknowledge me," and that's a slight disadvantage. Now you can push them away somewhat easier in real life by just like not talking to them and just go like, "Can you please not bother me?" But I don't know. That's just something I feel like is less kind. I don't know. But in online situations, I feel like the best thing to do is to just block and ignore. Honestly, like, don't even feed attention to them because they don't deserve it. Because that's what I've been doing the past, like, 6 months. There are people out there who pretend to just be like, "Oh, I'm not this, I'm this." Like, I'm not a human, I'm a fake robot cat AI. And I'm just like, no, you're not. You're a human. You're a human just like the rest of us. Grow up. So those kinds of people I ignore, because it's just like, why should I bother? Why should I bother like trying to argue with a person who is so dead set on just not giving a fuck? I know this sounds very ignorant, and I know a lot of people who will probably think that I'm being ignorant for saying that. It's just true. You just gotta move on with people. Some people are just there to be stupid. It's almost like we're in a simulation, except we're not. Um, uh, but yeah. Another problem. Because of this pandemic, and this is actually going to come to an end soon, so I'm very happy about this. Or are we? Oh my god. Did you take the red pill or the blue pill when you were born? Which one did you take, Ian? Because I don't remember. uh, but no, another thing I have problems with is, and like, you guys have seen me talk about this recently. This is much more recent. I've been trying to find a job lately, and that has not been fun. And then as soon as I complain about it, I get stuff in the mail going like, "We are hiring," and it's like, no experience needed. So I'm gonna be applying to those soon, and the pay is actually really good. So I might do that soon. That, like, again, that's another positive I'm thinking about, like, in the future, is that I might actually be able to, like, get a job and actually make some money now. And I'm happy about that, because I've been stuck in a house for more or less a year, not knowing what the fuck to do, having no motivation whatsoever. And now I might actually have a chance to actually fucking do something. And that makes me happy. That really does make me happy. So yeah, that, like, that's a big thing. Be ready to structure your days. Oh, I know. Thing is, one of the things I'm applying to might do third shift, and you know me, I'm a night owl. I might actually have a chance to, like, work third shift. There's an So I applied for an Aldi stalker, right? They declined. I might be able to work for an Aldi warehouse, like, on the opposite side of the city. I might be able to just, like, drive over third shift and work at a warehouse for like 6 hours. And I'd be fine with that, because I need the exercise, damn it. That, like, that's two positives for me. That's a win-win. Not only do I get paid like 18, 20 an hour, but I get exercise that I very much fucking need. I like I'm not muscular at all. I haven't worked out in like a good year, year and a half, 2 years. It's something I need. And I know a lot of people out there who like are probably dealing with the same issue of just like you haven't exercised and you don't know how to. Like it's just that you did in school, but you don't really do it anymore. So you're like, the fuck am I supposed to do? I need to get on more walks often. I need to wake up earlier and like just take a walk outside in the city. I live in a beautiful city. You guys have probably heard me say this many times. I live in a very beautiful city in Maryland. I need to take more walks. Just hell, I might do a stream just walking around. I doubt I will, but who knows? I might do that sometime. Probably a left field thing, but I doubt I will do it. But yeah, it's definitely something that I am considering. Just relaxing at like a lake nearby or just doing something to just take a chill pill. Pokemon Go, no, please no. No, I'm done playing Pokemon Go. I dropped that game in 2017. I will not pick that game up again. I will not pick that game up again. But yeah, it's that kind of stuff. Gym type baby. Look, Habitica. Yes, you've told me about that, Ian. You've told me about that. I think the team that I'm on in Pokemon Go is red, just because it's my favorite color.
Oh, hello there!
Thank you, Shrek. Thank you. But it's just I don't know, man. I might actually start like picking my legs, like getting off the grounds. I've been knocked down ever since this pandemic, and I'm starting to get up again. And this might be a new chapter in my life. So I may stream less, but know that I will probably be here on the weekends more often. I'll probably be here on Fridays more often once I get a job. In fact, I explicitly want to do that. I want to work on weekdays. I want to work Monday through Thursday specifically, just so I can actually have something to come back to on the weekends, which is you guys. You guys matter to me, damn it. I want you to know that, for fuck's sake. You guys matter to me. You guys may not think you matter much, but you do. You guys do matter. What was the red team called? Was it called Valor? Because I think I was Valor. Oh God, George, why? But yeah, it's Ice Burbs. Yeah, Valor. Okay, Ice Burbs. Yes. Also, I'm pretty sure nobody else. I'm pretty sure like 5 million other people knows this, but Arctic Uno, Zap Dos, Moltres. What are the suffix of those three birds? Uno, dos, tres. Or tres. They're the Spanish numbers. I'm pretty sure like 5 billion other people knew that. But it's just like, come on. It's there. You know they did that intentionally. You know they did that intentionally. You know they did that intentionally. But yeah. Anyways. So, if anybody, I greatly appreciate talking about this, like, whole mental health shit. I really appreciate it. This has been something I've wanted to get out for about a month now. It's something I've been wanting to address, like, for a month now, but it's also something that I've been thinking about for, like, the past year, and I've need to, like, just muster up something about it and just address it with you guys. And I thank you all for talking about it. Like, honestly, I know nobody's in voice chat, it's just me, but you guys being in chat, just understanding is more than enough to help me out, and I appreciate it. But yeah, so not only do I have a job that I can get in the future, but there are also things that I want to do here. So I've talked about my real life, what I'm going to do in the future, and then I want to talk about things that I want to do here in the future. E3 is coming up in a month. I'm pretty sure some of you are excited for that. Some of you. Not all of you. Not all of you are gamers like me. Not all of you are people that follow gaming-related content 24/7. But E3 is actually happening this year. I will be covering it live. I would like you all to, or those that like watching gaming news, attend. Our Earth is not a globe. Haha, you're funny. But that's a funny name. But yeah, E3 happens, I believe, June 9th? June 8th? Like, it starts somewhere around that. It's our Earth is more like a potato shape. It's like not round. It's not spherical, but it's like non-oval either. Like because of the amount of like pits and valleys and shit it has on it, it's nowhere close to a sphere. But E3 is happening soon. There is a certain channel point reward that if redeemed, I'll have to dress up as like something that I want to die dressing up as. There's also Bug Fables. There's also Bug Fables I want to play soon. Bug Fables is a RPG akin to Paper Mario, and it's something I really want to play soon. Thousand Year Door is space is confusing, but it's also really cool at the same time. Space is enigmatic. It's something it's something very confusing. It's 12th to 15th of June. That's the actual show. That's the actual show. That's like the pre-shows when all the conventions happen. The pre-show is like 8th to 11th, and I think Nintendo's is on the 11th. So expect a Link cosplay on the 11th of June. But there are a couple other things. Like I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a Ubisoft one. There's gonna be EA Play is not happening. There's gonna be Ubisoft. There's going to be probably a Square Enix one. There's probably going to be a PC gaming one that's about Baldur's Gate for like another fucking hour. Fuck the PC gaming conference. It's so fucking boring. All it is about like virtual D&D. I know I just offended like 10 million people saying that. But can you not talk about virtual D&D for an hour, please? Thank you. I'm fine with 10 minutes, just not an hour. Yeah, that PC gaming show was shit back in 2019. Xbox, I'm excited for. Xbox is now like merged with Bethesda, so you know, it's just when they talk about for an hour, it gets annoying. When any company talks about a game for 1 hour straight, you would get bored. Anybody would. Are you going to have Candace on the E3 stream? Who's Candace? Is Candace from Devolver? Is that the Devolver digital thing? Because I'll be watching that too. That's a pretty good one. But yeah, that Devolver conference I'm gonna be watching as well. That one I love watching. Just the amount of satire in it is hilarious. I hope they actually do something. Okay, buddy. Okay. Who's Candace? Candace from Phineas and Ferb. But no, E3 is something I'm excited for. We're also gonna, like as I said, multiple playthroughs and multiple games. I want to play Noita with Ian. Ian's gonna be playing Noita with me soon. So like I know, like Ian, I've been wanting to play Noita with you for a while. It's just know this: I'm going to suck at it. I'm going to be terrible at Noita, but you know this already. I'm bad at playing video games. I play them for fun, not to be good at them. And that's something I'm excited for because you bought me the game, damn it. I want to actually like fucking play it instead of just let it sit in my library forever. But yeah, it's like I played a little bit. Nobody is good at Noita. This is true. This is true. This is true. But yeah, there are a couple other games I want to play in the future. I've another Wolfenstein game I need to beat. I have Old Blood I need to do. There are a couple. There's like 5 million other games too. Once I get a Valve Index, like if I get enough money from a job, I'll be playing a lot of VR more often. I want to play more VR. Just like not Beat Saber, maybe VR Chat, even though nobody watches me play VR Chat. Ooh, nice burp. I want to play Boneworks. Like, once I get my index, I'm gonna just be, like, on a VR binge for, like, a good month. I'll probably be, like, doing Half-Life Alyx, Pavlov, and Boneworks and stuff like that. So whenever that happens, that might not be a year, that might be a year from now, for all I know. But if it happens, I'll definitely be, like, just having some fun in VR, just being an absolute dumbass. Because having ADHD and playing VR is a match made in heaven. Or hell, depending on what you like. So yeah, that is something I do want to plan in the future. Once I get all that set up, we'll have to do some GTA 5 again. Grant's account got banned, so we'll have to just start that up sometime in the future. Just like races and adversary modes. Honestly, that's all I want to do. I don't want to do any like drug smuggling or anything in GTA 5. I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not a huge fan of it. Or like deploying like certain things or like certain mini games in GTA. I want to do like the adversary modes. 5 games you think are critically underrated. Thousand Year Door is one. um, uh, hmm. Undertale is probably overrated by a lot of people. Hot Ring Racing, maybe? Is that a VR game? But yeah, BO2 Zombies, I'd say, is underrated. Or just BO2 in general. Um, God, what else? Mario Party DS, underrated. Again, you're just gonna get Nintendo games from me. I know nothing else. I know nothing else. Uh, but no, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. Oh, Wolfenstein New Order is also very underrated, critically underrated. It's better than New Colossus. Oh, racing. It's a racing mode in GTA 5. Oh yeah. We'll definitely have to do. We'll have to do more GTA. We'll definitely have to do more GTA. That is something I've been wanting to do for a while now. And I don't know if I'll be doing Luigi's Mansion Versus this year. I really don't know if I will or not. It's last one didn't go that well, and I still had some memories of those certain people from that year. I don't think I'll be doing it again this year. And if I do it again, there are some people who are not going to be allowed to join. There are some people who are. You'll be more than welcome to join. But other than that, I don't know who else would actually be interested in doing Luigi's Mansion Race with me this year. I don't think anybody will. So if it's just going to be Ian and I, we might just do it like offline or something, honestly. It's not a big deal. That being said, I don't think I'll be doing anything special for Halloween. That being said, and don't tell this to anyone else, I might be taking a certain someone in my family to a certain convention in Baltimore in October. So I might do a live stream on my phone with that. Don't tell that certain someone in my family that. Be quiet. But yeah, I might be buying tickets to go to the Baltimore Comic Con. Randos probably do exist in that game. I am almost certain they exist in that game. And given that you're a randomized fanboy, you'd probably love that. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna go to the Baltimore Comic Con in August. October. Fuck, October. So it only costs like $65, and since I have uncles that live there, I can basically stay there for free instead of pay for a hotel. And yeah, I'm very excited to do that. I'm not very much of a comic book fan, but it's something that I might enjoy doing just to fuck around, just dress up in a costume, because I've heard from fellow IRLs of mine that it's not all comic book oriented, and this is something I've heard just in general. Comic Cons are not just comics. There's Star Trek in there. There's a little bit of gaming too, and maybe anime depending on how big it is. So yeah, I just want to go to my first con, damn it. And I might have quite a few family members joining in as well, so that's gonna be fun. I might stream it. I don't know. I'll think about it in the future. I'll probably do a poll as the time approaches. I don't know. But yeah, just keep that secret between you and I. Everhood. No. I should probably look it up. Also, how loud is the keyboard compared to the original one? Because this one is really fucking loud. Yes, voice actors. They're voice actors. Yes, a lot of voice actors are there. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's a game like Undertale meets Guitar Hero. That yeah, I've seen that game before. It's like Undertale meets Guitar Hero, or at least that's my crappy analogy of it. um, I'm not really good at rhythm games though. I'm gonna be quite honest. I don't know if I'd be good at it. I already suck at Beat Saber, and my clone hero skills and my guitar hero skills were basically ceased to exist. I used to be good at back in like 2010. Haven't been good since then. Um, but yeah, I think Colwyn. You guys know who Colwyn is? A little British guy that drinks a lot of beer. Um, when he was at a London convention, he wanted to get, I think, a 3DS signed by Charles Martinet. And if you don't know who Charles Martinet is, you're an uncultured swine. Just kidding. But definitely, if you don't know who Charles Martinet is, we had a big fucking conversation about him. But yeah, it like there are quite a few voice actors that go to those conventions. But yeah, what else? What else did I want to address? Um, that's honestly all that I like. That's all that I want to just get off my chest, man. That's all that I want to get off my chest. I honestly, it's only $10. I like honestly, I don't. I know Charles Martin. Yeah, you know who he is. He's been a lot of Nintendo voices. Yes, yes. We need to do another 48 Mario Kart stream. We need to do another one of those. Like honestly, we need to do those more often and just tighten the amount of people that we have joining in just so that we know who's who. But yeah, thank you all. Thank you all for talking about this. I greatly appreciate it. If anybody wants to like just bring up another topic, you're more than welcome to. I've needed to get this shit off my chest, man. I've bottled this up for way too long. I need to talk to this about you guys. I talked to this with my grandparents. I talked to this with my dad. I was in a very low spot in May. I like too low. Too low that I honestly don't want to like mention what I was thinking of doing. But let's just say you can infer. I am glad I'm out of that hole. I'm glad I'm out of that hole because it was a hole I did not want to be in. No one will fuck up the order. Jesus Christ, you're telling me, Kira. You're telling me that somebody will fuck up the order. You know it's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen, Kira. But yeah, I appreciate you all stopping in and talking about this. This has been something I've needed to address for way too long. I greatly appreciate it. It helps a lot. It really does. It means a lot to me. Thank you all. But I this is gonna be like this is a very short stream. Yeah, I better not jinx it. Exactly. This has only been like an hour long, but honestly, I need to talk to you guys about this. I as I said, future schedule. I want to do E3 if you guys are interested. There are a couple other things that I also want to do as well. So friends are for, indeed. This is what friends are for. And this is something I've been wanting to address for a long time. I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful that you guys actually care. It means a lot. No hetero, indeed. No hetero. No hetero, Kira. You're already taken. But yeah. Thank you all for stopping in. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. It'll be the 20th tomorrow. I'm curious. It'll be Thursday, right? What should I do on Thursday? Do you have something going on tonight? I don't have anything going on. If you'd like to do something off cam, like a golf game, we could do that, Ian. But again, I greatly appreciate it. Jackbox for Thursday? Yeah, sure. If we all are available Thursday, I'll do Jackbox. It's been way too long since I've done Jackbox. Like it's been almost 2.5 weeks, I want to say. We need to do Jackbox, damn it. We need to do Jackbox. I've been playing too much golf. I've been playing too much cart. I've been playing too much cart, and I need a break from cart for a little while. Just like a few days. I just need a little break from the burnout. But yeah, I might do something else. I might. When's Jackbox? It'll be tomorrow. We're doing Jackbox tomorrow, guys. So mark it on your calendar. We're doing Jackbox tomorrow. It's been too long since we've done it. We might do it again on Saturday, for God's sake, because Jackbox is something that brings us all here. Jackbox is something that brings us all here, and honestly, when I look back on those streams, some of the best moments happen during those streams. Like Drens. Okay, no. I say Drens and you say Drens. That's creepy. That is coincidental. No. But it's that kind of stuff. Like non-Seba, Drens, Beef Gobs. It's that kind of stupid fucking humor that brings us together, and I love that. That's just something that I greatly appreciate in this community. You may think like, oh, that's just stupid humor, it makes no sense, but it's the kind of shit that I love. It's the kind of shit that like only people here will understand. Only people here. Only people that watch this channel will understand. And honestly, eating a wall, yes, eating a wall. In fact, let me bring up the how long the best of is now, cause that best of compilation that I'm making, it's currently, let me load it first. JSIC, don't even state how long it is if you haven't even loaded the fucking thing yet. How long is it now? 50 minutes. It's already we're already 50 minutes long. The compilation I've made is 50 minutes long. That's insane. And we're not even halfway. We're not even halfway and it's already 50 minutes long. That's impressive to me. Also, the stream may have had a hiccup there. That was probably because of DaVinci. Blame DaVinci for that. But yeah. So, 50 minutes of funny shit and we're already like we're not even halfway. I'm pretty happy about that. We could easily get an hour and a half long with by the end of the year. But yeah, that just goes to show there's a lot of funny stuff that happens here on this channel. A lot of funny stuff. And that's just clips that you guys make. That's not just the amount of just stupid little jokes that happen here and there. This is just like clips that you guys have made. This is the cherry pick stuff. This is what you've made, guys. This is what you've done. Like, it's not just me. It's what you guys have done as well. And you guys need to know that. Without you guys, none of these inside jokes would exist. This community wouldn't exist. I probably wouldn't exist. There's so many like shitty jokes that we've all made. And it's why we're here. It's why we're here. And you are just having a massive fucking stroke hole, as you always do. As you always do. In fact, do I have a command for that? I thought I had the... No, I don't, but I do have the uptime command. Try bupping next time. It's those kinds of stupid jokes, man, that makes me happy. It makes me come back to see you guys every other day or so, just to like say hello. Because without you guys, I probably wouldn't have any motivation to do anything. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me that you all turned up to say hello and to talk to me about these issues. It's very helpful. It's very helpful to me. Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna head out, take a break, probably play a game offline, and yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you all tomorrow with some Jackbox. Y'all take care. Have a great night. Love y'all. Stay awesome.